says just because you're sweating in the shop, sweating to the oldies if you watch some of the really old stuff. But sure, fine, here we are. We'll do another fishing report for you. We're going to give you a little more detail since you guys are so lure. We keep getting lots of questions about lures. But the fish really are starting to move down, you know, to the eastern basin. That water is just getting warmer and warmer and warmer. But the funny thing is, as these fish are sliding east, they're not necessarily always deep. Some of that stuff fairly close to shore, surprisingly, is actually still working. And not even often always that deep in the water column. Now, we've had some, if you follow kind of daily or even weekly, you've seen some of our posts where we were catching some fish really deep. The very next day, they're, you know, 15, 20 feet higher in the water column. So pay attention to that. The other thing that I've really noticed, this is really a big one, is, you know, marking at speed. If you haven't seen our video on that, shame on you, do it. But we're really seeing where those fish are at in the water column, because a lot of the areas we're catching them at real good, we're not marking them that great, except for when we're on pad, you know, at speed running. They seem to be getting out of the way of the transducer, probably with that super clean water. So again, those areas that are crazy, crazy marked also, you know, we probably haven't been catching as good because I think there's some junk and some shorties mixed in there. So been doing several different things. You guys have seen my posts. If you haven't, shame on you again. Deep Junior Thunderstick. Oh boy, some of the new colors, smoking hot. Seen you guys actually bought them out, Fish USA, some of the good ones there. So a lot of them are working. At times you just got to be in the right area, but that small profile bait seems to be doing like way better. If you saw some little stuff we had there with the little bait fish that they're jumping up on, that probably makes a little more sense. Same goes for, we got the Silver Streak Junior Spoon. This is actually one of their smallest ones, pretty much the mainstay spoon for us here. The bigger ones, which is the mini, believe it or not, the mini's been catching some fish, but the junior's catching way more. Now look for that to change in a little bit. History is going to repeat itself, but the little tiny spoon thing is really the deal. And I guess backing up a little bit, you know, we're running those Deep Junior Thundersticks, sometimes clean, or, you know, no weights or anything, just regular monofilament. But leadcore, 832 leadcore, if you've seen our stuff there. Again, pay attention to the videos. You guys ask lots of questions, follow the stuff, because we answer almost all of these things at some point or not, maybe multiple times, especially in that summer video with old B-Team Bob, where we smoked them on leadcore. That's kind of basically reliving itself, just not quite as deep. And we're running those spoons on dipsy divers primarily. Not that you can't do them on other things, but that we're running the boards with the leadcore and the Deep Junior Thundersticks. And then we're also running some harnesses, kind of mixing those in. You know, I love my worms. Running some, guess what, Silver Streak, double willows. These seem to be really good. Some days we're catching a lot bigger fish on those. Mix them in, mix them around, change it, because every day is a little bit different. But Silver Streak double willows and junior spoons on the divers. Deep Junior Thundersticks and 832 leadcore, or occasionally flatlined on the boards. That has been the spread, marking them to get in those little areas, because if you notice our pictures, we've been away from people for the most part. So get out there, catch them, even though it's hot as all get up. This is the time to do it.